Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm oh so fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
Literally, I am not good at telling my story. Because the stories are false. They're made up.
That's kind of my thing on my resume. Like, I've gotten so many jobs based on what they see on my resume, right? Which is not always like, I don't know. They just read more into it than it is. Like, they see all this like casual experience with like various things, and like oh, well, I'm an Android professional because I have an Android phone for like 5 years, so I know all about Android.
Well, the thing is, you just got to make it past HR.
That's really about it.
I mean, really, you just have to hit the key points for HR to actually pass on your resume to somebody who's worth the shit.
Basically, you have to pee in a cup, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't even really have to know the job.
And I am very tempted to just fuck around and just go ahead and look at positions, and then just take all the descriptions from the position and just throw them on my resume and just send that fucker back.
Well, no,
I think if I did it 10 times, I would at least get a couple interviews.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because HR would be like, oh, he hits all the points.
Well, my resume is up to 5 pages now. I need to fucking dial that shit back, but everything's digital now, so I don't care.
I don't know. That was the last time my printer worked. You broke the fucking mold.
Yeah, you tried to fucking print my resume, and the printer was like, nope.
It was like, oh, too much excellence.
Yeah, too much.
Now, there was widespread panic.
Whoa.
This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency,
it is.
The attention signal you've just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions.
Okay, so
I like that you hit the wrong button initially, because that's what started this whole ensemble.
That's basically what happened. Before I go any further, if you have not heard, this is the Hype Podcast.
I am the host of No Name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh,
and we're kicking it with you every single Sunday. And we're gonna hit some wrong buttons today. We're gonna push some buttons. We're gonna hit some buttons. Oso might go work for the Hawaiian government.
Hey, obviously I qualify for employment. They don't even deceive my resume. They just would listen to the show and be like, you can hit the wrong button.
You could have been in the HR office and you would have hit the wrong button, and they would have been like, You're clear. We're
approved.
Good. We're good.
with a company car and expense account.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with what we're talking about, the other day there was I'm going to say worldwide, because it was all over Facebook. So if you had Facebook and you follow anything about Hawaii ever, it's in your news feed. There was a ballistic missile alert. You know, like those amber alerts you get on your phone? Or those silver alerts, when little kids or old people are missing. Imagine we're sitting here doing the Hype Podcast, and you get this fucking alert on your phone that says ballistic missile approaching. Take cover.
Let's just give them the background.
West Pacific Islands of Hawaii on Saturday over an official alert telling people to run for cover because of a ballistic missile threat, although it did turn out to be a false alarm. People were sent text messages and TV broadcasts were interrupted to raise the alarm. Within minutes, though, officials scrambled to reassure people that, in fact, there was no threat. A local congresswoman did tweet, "There is no incoming missile. The message was sent out inadvertently." But locals were already rushing for cover and safety, with some trying to take shelter in storm drains. The governor of Hawaii apologised for the incident and blamed it on an employee pushing a button by mistake.
Okay, see, a button by mistake. I'm working at McDonald's and I accidentally put extra cheese on your fucking fillet of fish. That's a fucking mistake.
Or I hit 3 minutes instead of 2 minutes on the fry timer.
Yeah. Alexa, what's a mistake?
Mistake has a few distinct meanings. As a verb, 1.
I was hoping she was going to say you.
2. To make a mistake or be incorrect. And as a noun, 1. A wrong action attributable to bad judgment or ignorance or inattention. 2. and understanding.
Alexa, stop. It's a mistake asking you a simple question. So yeah, like it. So they basically sent Hawaii into a panic. And you know what their first response was?
Whoops.
Let's go on Twitter.
Did they really?
Who the fuck is on Twitter?
The people tweeting from storm drains.
I mean, honest to God truth, if you hear that there is a fucking nuclear bomb coming, who's jumping on fucking social media? Who the fuck?
Now, first of all, let's break this down. Do you know what a ballistic missile is? I mean, are you you're familiar with the term, obviously, but they call them ballistic missiles for a reason.
Because they have balls?
No. Well, they basically do. Ballistic missiles are actually built to, I don't want to say dig, because that's the wrong word, but ballistic missiles are mostly bunker busters. So they use kinetic energy to literally unearth shit. So they don't take down a building just by sheer force. They disrupt the ground underneath it and cause like collapse from within, like the Twin Towers. They disrupt structural integrity, right? So if you're fucking hiding out in a storm drain,
conspiracy.
Yeah,
That's Twin Towers,
right?
On the next episode.
Yeah. I don't think anybody in New York City was like, oh shit, we're getting hit by airplanes. Let me jump in a storm drain. Like, no, it's not gonna fucking help you. You can't really take cover from a fucking missile. If you're within range of that thing, see ya.
No, it's fucking done.
Yeah.
And I really don't have any idea what a modern missile will do. I mean, I understand what happened in Japan.
Yeah.
And that most of our missiles now are like 25, 30 times bigger than that.
Fun fact. Since you
fun fact is we're talking about.
Brought this up.
We're talking about nuclear war.
Yeah, fucking fun fact
about nuclear war. Oh shit!
So
and one was named one of the ballistic missiles was named SpongeBob. Is that the fun fact?
Yes, it is. Now, so apparently, not too long ago, there was a guy who died in Japan who was in both bombings.
Oh, I heard about that dude.
Yeah. He recently, I don't know how recent, and I'll say within the past 30 years, has passed away, because I don't know any more than that. But he was in Hiroshima when the bomb dropped. They evacuated people to Nagasaki, or vice versa.
No, he was in. Well, maybe it might be a different guy, but he was in Hiroshima for work. Mm-hmm. Gets burnt, and then goes back to Nagasaki where he was from.
Really?
And then returns to work the day they bombed Nagasaki.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
And survives fucking both.
Yeah. Well, it's probably the same guy, but yes, he returned for work, but they evacuated Hiroshima naturally because fucking H-bomb.
Well, we told him we were going to. The thing is, we told him we were going to do it. Dude, we dropped flyers. Yeah, you couldn't do that now.
Dude, we tweeted, we fucking Facebook posted, we did all that shit.
Hold on, there's one concept. I mean, if you're an expert in history, definitely hit us up 442-999-HYPE. How are we able to fly planes over and drop flyers and we're at war? Like, we got fucking kamikazes coming over here fucking shitting on Hawaii, but no, we can fly a plane over and drop flyers saying, hey, because we told motherfuckers it was going down.
You remember that scene? And 10 Things I Hate About You for Bogey Lorenstein's party. You remember that?
Yeah.
Where they walk to the top of the stairs and they just throw thousands of flyers. That was us.
Yeah.
From fucking altitude. We're just like, boom, coming to get you. And they're like, ooh, pretty colors.
It's just trash on the street.
Yeah. It's like us dropping foreign aid. We just drop all the shit we don't want.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Seahawks, championship T-shirts. Nah, we'll just go fucking drop those in a foreign country.
I mean, it's like when a Mormon hands you like something. You're walking down the street and a Mormon hands you a piece of fucking literature and you're like, yeah, there is nothing of value on here. I'm going to take it, and as soon as I'm out of your eyesight, I'm going to throw it away.
And it's always on that fucking gradient paper, like that you wouldn't even like blow your nose or wipe your ass with.
Oh yeah,
like it's.
I mean, it's
terrible.
like that paper when you're at Kinko's that they charge you extra for. But that makes me think about it. When it comes to Mormons, I'm worth something.
Well,
a little bit of an upgrade on paper.
See, I don't know. I think Mormons are just like kind of pretentious.
Oh, they feel like God needs to have them recruiting on the best shit.
Yeah, like they're just like, hey, we're out here in suits and ties in 100-degree weather for you. And I'm like, no. You're out here for sweet baby Jesus.
You're out there because you want me to populate other planets.
I think that's Scientology, isn't it?
No, that's
Mormons?
That's Mormons.
Mormons go
When
to
you
Mars?
die, you and your wife go populate another planet.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that their belief?
Yeah.
Dude, we should write a book. A children's book. Mormons go to Mars. Bam.
Wow. How you know they're not already there?
That's what I'm saying. You see, you're making it too literal. Okay.
Yeah,
Mormons go to Mars is like Clifford the Big Red Dog, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's an awesome story to read, but you're not like, yeah, that fucking dog really is as big as a house.
Yeah, but the problem is you got to get past. It's a children's book, and the death aspect would happen pretty early in the fucking book because you have to die to get to Mars. So, because usually in a children's book, death happens, let's say in the third act mostly.
No. Why would it have to happen early? Explain
That's the only
that
way
to
you
me.
get to populate another planet. You got to die.
Exactly, but the book could end with that. There, you could live this long, glorious life with your black tie and fucking suit on 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the very end, like, you're this old dude, and sorry if there's any LBGT people. You have to be married, man and woman. Can't be man and man. Can't be woman and woman.
Hey, we're just going by their rules.
Or you don't get to fucking go to Mars. Okay.
If you're
if
you're LGBTQ and you're listening to the show, you've probably already been offended before, so it's fine. Go ahead.
No, but and at the end of the book, bam, they just they don't die. You don't even bring up death. They're just like laying in a coffin, open casket. Everything's beautiful. They still got their black tie on. And then you turn the next page, and then it's just mommy and daddy on Mars.
I think you would do it like Ghost, where you would just leave your body. I mean, because that's easy for children to understand. You just leave your body, and then you look like one of those Force ghosts, like on Star Wars.
Yeah,
And then you just leave your body and you go to Mars.
Maybe that's where all the Jedis go. Maybe they're just walking around as ghosts on Mars.
I'm trying to figure out how ghost sex works.
Dude, there's a lady. Have you heard about this? She claims to have had sex with like over 25 spirits. And she said she'll never have sex with another human being again because ghost sex is the best sex.
Yeah, I think I've had sex with quite a few spirits too, and I got the tissue to show for it. What proof do you have, bitch?
I've been on a lot of spirits.
Yeah.
And had some sex, but I've never had sex with some spirits.
I'd assume it, I mean, whatever spirits are on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that woman is right there with me.
Dude, we should actually like check that out. I want to read that whole article.
What should we check out?
The ghost sex article.
Okay, I was like saying, be specific on what we should check out together. Because I'm having my spiritual experiences alone.
Well, I don't know, with that fucking YouTube cartoon you've been watching, I can imagine you're learning all sorts of cool, weird shit, like going to war. You can bring back prison wives and dishwashing children. So
I'm always lurking around YouTube for
lurking is the best description
for the weirdest shit you could find. Shout out to this guy. I don't even know this guy, but he goes by Dark Matter 2525, and he makes these atheist cartoons. The guy is deep into the Bible. Like, he will tell you some Old Testament facts about how you can have slaves, how you can have multiple wives, how if your brother dies, you need to impregnate his wife. And this is all shit straight out the fucking Bible. Right. And then so you'll go, oh, no, that's Old Testament. And you're like, no, he'll quote a verse from the New Testament. Slaves should serve their masters. I mean, it is totally mind-blowing. And, I'm not an atheist. I'm not anti-religion. But I think it's good for you always to take a skeptical look and really see a different perspective. It's like I watch Fox News. I know that's just not for me. But I want to see what that motherfucker's talking about.
Dude, you ever consider that? Like, the religion was formed as a form of slavery?
I think religion is a great way to control people. Yeah. I mean, I think the basics of it do keep people in check, and it helps to form a hierarchy outside of government.
Yeah, but no, I mean, think about that shit. You go, you donate, you fucking live your life based on what somebody else tells you, depending on how committed you are. Like, think of priests in the Vatican, right? Yeah. You live your life of celibacy or whatever, or child porn, whichever you choose, your God forgives you.
Yeah.
I don't, but your God might. You just live according to this fucking code, right? According to laws or whatever. And you just like, yeah, this is just my life now. This is just what I do. I don't fucking eat Taco Bell. I do this. You know, I don't go have sex with whores. I do this. I just read a book all day in fucking silence and a robe.
Well, if you think about it, you could fucking live it up and something fucked up could happen to you. And as long as you have as much, in theory, as long as you have as much enough consciousness before you die to say, hey, God, my bad.
Yeah. No,
seriously.
That's what I love.
Seriously, you could ask for fucking forgiveness at the fucking end. I gotta tell you, my uncle was in the hospital. I think I told you. I don't know if I mentioned on the show. My uncle was in the hospital, and shit got kind of weird for a second there.
Okay.
And the chaplain comes down.
Yeah.
And he's talking to me, and he said, "Oh, is everything okay?" I said, "Everything was okay until you fucking showed up." What the fuck you mean, man?
Yeah, like, why are you
Whoa.
here? Why are you here?
Oh, he's not even fucking Catholic, bro. This guy's gonna fucking live.
Dude, no.
I need a black minister.
Dude, I need a brother.
If somebody's gonna put fucking nickels on his eyes, I need it to be a brother. Shit.
Oh, man. No, I don't know if I ever fucking told you this story, but one of my buddies, long time ago, you might have actually known him. He was in the club scene a long time, and he was born sick. Like, I think he had like lupus or something. You know? So he lived till about 31, 32, and then he passed away. And he was always kind of frail and, you know, sick all the time. But he was an avid Catholic. Like, always went to church. Always, you know, parents, whole family. And so we go to his little wake or, you know, memorial, whatever you want to call it. We're sitting there. And this fucking dude, he is robed out, head to toe. He's got his little fucking ropes on and, you know, his cufflinks and, you know, reading verses, and he's got his fucking hat on. And
oh, you're talking about the dude that's talking, not your friend in the casket.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was, I'm trying to paint a picture here, but I was like,
yeah.
So they dressed him nice. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. He gone.
That helps.
No, but so this priest is standing at the fucking this altar, like, you know, reading verses, and we're going over his life, you know, younger years, yada yada yada, and he gets about halfway into this little monologue he's got going on, and he starts fucking pitching, you know, well, and we have mass 3 times on Sunday, and if you can't make Sunday, we really encourage you to come Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Monday nights are book club or whatever the fuck he said. And he's just like pitching his fucking church.
Hold on. Did they not opt for the version without pop-up ads? Did they not pay for the Fuel Wake app? You know, I'm sure there is a version you could buy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there was probably a box in the contract that they didn't check for an additional $25.99.
Yeah, right.
We will not do any advertising during your fucking wake.
But yeah, and so I just remember being unbelievably pissed. Like, out of respect for him and his family, I just sat there and was like, cool, you know, I'm going to wait till you're done. I'll go pay my respects to my buddy and just fucking be out the door. But yeah, this guy went on for like a solid 3 minutes, and 3 minutes is a fucking eternity. This whole story that I'm telling you right now has been like a solid 3 minutes.
Well, your friend's already in eternity, so
so he got all the time in the world.
I mean, since I got a attentive audience right now, I mean, I might as well tell you about what's going on good at the church.
Yeah. Have you heard the good news?
I mean, because really, yeah, that's a good time to hit you up.
Yeah, when you're emotional,
you just lost a friend.
Yeah, really.
Maybe you're looking for some direction in your life.
We just lost a printer,
and maybe you have a young son.
Yeah,
that you can bring to our services.
No, but see, at the same time, now you mentioned the chaplain. I'm gonna tie all this in here. I really feel like if this dude, like this priest that was trying to sell us on his church, if he was a brother, it might have went over a little bit better for me.
I mean, for me, it felt like this.
This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system.
Hold on.
Yeah. No, but for some reason, I think brothers do it a little bit better. Like,
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
you don't think?
Yeah,
I think black church is way better than white church.
Yeah, but that's subjective.
How so?
Because white people, they think, and I'm a generalized fucking white people, because white people usually, we've gone over this, go back to an old episode, but white people always want to talk about, oh, the music is so good. The fuck are you there for? The music is so good. And and the one thing that gets me is like, you have churches that are popular.
Okay.
Like, that's the in church to be going to right now.
Really?
Yeah, there's definitely churches that if you go through the church sphere, and you especially look at like super churches and mega churches and shit like that.
Super churches?
Yeah, like the big ones, the ones that like there's a church in Houston, the one that fucker wouldn't let anybody in. That used to be the Houston Rockets arena.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I converted a fucking arena to make it a church. But hey, you fuckers getting flooded out? Fuck you.
Well, for some reason, you said super churches, and I instantly thought like McDonald's, like supersizing your fucking meal. I don't know why. It just popped into my head.
No, that would be me pressing the wrong button. That's like, when I hit. That's what it's like to press the wrong button.
Yeah, I could see that. Is it still asking you for your fucking password on that thing?
It still is asking me for my password. I'm really having a problem with my Apple products.
Dude, Apple fucking passwords, man.
Hey, you know what? It was a lot simpler when Steve was around.
Yeah.
So
hey, Android, don't worry about no passwords.
I'm a couple weeks into my new phone, and for some reason, Apple wants me to log into all my other Apple devices, which I have quite a few.
Yeah.
And every Apple device I get on, it's like, hey, you should log in again.
Is the name that we do not speak an Apple device as well? Or is that a different type of device?
I don't know.
Oh, because I don't want to say her name because she's going to start talking.
Oh no, that's an Amazon device.
Oh, okay.
I've kind of evolved. If Amazon made a computer, I'd probably buy it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazon, if you're listening, make fucking Oh So Fresh a custom computer.
Yeah, because I don't want to bash Apple all day, but I mean, they try and strive for greatness, kind of like the NBA. When the greatest leaves, it's not the same shit anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm seeing over the past few weeks, especially since Christmas, because somebody got their ass whooped on Christmas by the Warriors. I'm seeing that our current greatest of all time, LeBron James, is really cracking under pressure right now.
Current greatest of all time. What a fucking crock of shit.
Oh, he's so much better than Jordan. No, Jordan won.
No, dude. I've said it 100 times. Jordan made everyone else better around him. You know what LeBron does? Yell at people on the sideline and fucking scrub his beard.
I feel like he's a bit of a pariah. I mean, a very rich pariah. I mean, if pariahing pays, I don't know if that's what you call the action verb for being a pariah.
Action.
But if pariahing pays, it works. Because, my team sucks. We'll get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
He swapped out 8 players last year. There's only 12 motherfuckers on the team.
Yeah, it's fucking
stupid. He's getting desperate. I mean, I think they've lost 8 of their last 9.
Fuck yeah, I hate that guy.
And he lost by like 30 points 2 times this week.
Yeah, the guy sucks.
I mean, who's playing defense? I mean, these motherfuckers are taking days off.
No,
their defensive rating is lower than the fucking Sacramento Kings. They have the worst defensive rating. Like, I mean, you guys just when you get beat by 34, where are you at? Should I just buy you a ticket when it's time to play defense?
Yeah, right. No, it shit cracks me up because we've talked about this 100 times, and I'll just keep talking about it because I love it. The fucking Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman era, dude. Those guys, fucking monsters. Dennis Rodman, in this interview, says, yeah, I'd go to the gym before the game. I'd play the game, go right back to the gym. Because I knew I wasn't hitting jump shots. That's what we had Mike for.
Yeah.
I wasn't hitting threes. That's what we had Mike for. My job was to get in there and bang with the big boys. Pause. He was there to fucking rebound. So he'd go to the gym 2 or 3 times a day, just fucking getting yoked the whole fucking time. And in the same interview, he was like, yeah, man, I don't think Jordan said 2 words to me the whole time. We was on the team. I think the 2 words he did say to me was good game. And that was it.
I don't get this. because everybody's these young motherfuckers are so fucking touchy.
Yeah.
All this social media shit and all that shit going on. Like, hey, when you work with a guy, you're on the team. We work together.
Yeah.
Fuck, I mean, because Dennis Rodman was on some other shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman off the court.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Michael Jordan got within 5 feet of Dennis Rodman on the court.
No, not unless he.
Hey, but they played together.
Yeah. Not unless Dennis Rodman was in there trying to rebound one of Jordan's dunks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's as close as they ever got.
Motherfuckers got a goddamn title together.
Yeah.
But hey. But it's like when you work with a guy. Yeah, I'm like I always relate back to the fucking Flintstones. You know what I'm saying? Fucking you slide down the dinosaur at the end of the fucking day. You punch out and you get the fuck out. You go good game and you get the fuck to where you gotta go.
Yeah. You go do your own
Everybody
shit.
wants to be out touchy lovey, and next thing you know, there's sexual harassment going on.
So true. No, but and we can fucking look this up right now on YouTube. Like if you go to YouTube, Google LeBron James flops. And you will see hundreds of fucking videos. Hundreds. Go to YouTube and search for fucking Michael Jordan flops. 0. Fucking 0. Why? Because you fouled Mike, he's more likely to punch you in the face than throw himself on the floor.
You had to foul Mike.
Yeah.
And you had to foul Mike fucking hard.
Yeah.
We've all heard of the goddamn Jordan rules.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, if you go back and watch the Pistons versus the Bulls, they were beating the shit out of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron James has been healthy all these years. LeBron James is not taking the beatings Michael Jordan took.
Right.
In the least bit. Probably because he's a bit bigger.
No, and that's my fucking point. Like, I've seen dozens of times Michael Jordan fucking fight through traffic and get the bucket. I've seen LeBron flashes of doing that. He'll fight through some contact. Like people are literally holding both of his arms down and he'll flip it up for a fucking layup. He does it like once in a blue moon. When that shit happens, he literally fucking holds his face and throws himself on the fucking floor.
LeBron is a fucking freight truck. You see that motherfucker coming at you, you're not jumping up.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah. People get the fuck out the way.
when they were playing the Blazers last time, actually. So LeBron turned like at a weird angle or something and stumbled a bit, and Kevin Love was setting a pick, and LeBron smashed his face into Kevin Love's thigh and just fucking laid on the floor holding his face, and then got up screaming at the fucking refs for a foul when it was his own teammate that fucking hit him in the face.
I will give LeBron a little bit of fucking credit.
No.
Because he stepped out of bounds the other day and he actually tweeted out to the officials, "Good call." And I'm sure the officials follow you on Twitter. And that's why I love that. I love the assumption LeBron and goddamn Hawaii. You assume that I'm following you fuckers on Twitter. No, I'm on Twitter. I follow shit. I do not follow LeBron James because I could give a fuck less. Dude, I love Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player of all fucking time. Yeah. I don't follow him on goddamn Twitter. I could give 2 fucks.
Yeah, no. I don't. You probably don't even follow some of the establishments on Twitter that you DJ at. I mean,
no. Because I know when I'm there.
Yeah, you were at the Red Lion on Saturday. I don't see you fucking tweeting out to them. At Red Lion. Hey, great fight on Saturday night.
Now, I have to say, at Red Lion, it was, usually we start out with DJ shit, but we went with...
This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system.
But it was like that last night. So, I get to Red Lion last night, and I'm in there. I'm fucking chilling. I get there early enough where I can set up my stuff and get some food. Yeah. And, whatever. Because they give me a ridiculous fucking tab. I'm like, you got to come in there and drink when I play. Because they give me a shit. A
really?
Big ass tab. Yes, yeah, you can get drunk off me. Pause, whatever. So I'm in there, and they stopped to have this meeting because I guess there was a big altercation probably about 3-4 weeks ago. And they stop, and they're giving us instructions on what to do. We need to cut on the lights and blah blah blah. And if anything happens, this is what you do. And I kind of agree, disagree, because she's like, stop the music, cut on the lights. Well, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, really.
What is the instruction set? Like, what needs to be said? Because if you just stop the music and turn on the lights, it could be a nuclear missile. You never fucking know.
And I gotta ask, when in those situations, do you echo out? Do you scratch out of the song? Do you just pull the plug? I mean,
you just drop that fucker.
Yeah,
there's no.
You don't wait for the downbeat.
There's no fucking style to it at all. You just drop that fucker because the lights came on, and I'm just like, oh shit, the lights came on, and I'm unsure. And then the manager rolls up like, yeah, cut it.
Yeah,
but then you have to instruct the people to get the fuck out. It's different because at most nightclubs you work at, it's more about continue what's going on, contain what's going wrong,
right,
and get it out. So we can continue to make fucking money.
Yeah.
But for some reason with them, they're like, nope.
Like, was this like near closing time?
Actually, it was.
Okay.
It was crazy because it was. I think we were a half hour away from closing.
Oh, okay.
And then fucking security. Hey, I love my guys to death. I'm going to talk about you bad on my goddamn show. Security did not clear the fucking club, so I ended up being there till fucking 1:30 because they did not tell people to leave. They're just kind of like casually moseying along. There was a fight, and then then some shit happened where I think the guys tried to get into a fight again out front.
Really?
And our security, they're lax. They're not like when I work at Six West, those dudes are big, and kind of yoked and wearing t-shirts and ready to put in some fucking work.
Wearing affliction t-shirts and fucking backwards hats, ready to go.
Oh yeah, I mean they're bringing Ed Hardy back. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers are in suits, chilling. Posted
top hats, looking like
looking
like fucking Neo in the corner and shit.
Yeah, they look like they're ready to get on the dance floor and bust a move too. What the fuck? So it was just the craziest shit. It's unbelievable how different the protocols are from club to club.
Sorry, I just envision. I just envision using like R&B lyrics to clear the club. Like some bouncer walks up looking like Neo. He's like, "Let's go."
No. The thing was. The fucker, you know what song you want me to play?
What? Oh God.
He's like, you didn't play my favorite song.
This is his favorite song? It's time to go?
Every place I play, it's the staff's favorite song.
Shut the fuck up. Well, hey, then you know what that time it is. Oh, so you already know. So this is the Hype Podcast. I am the host of my name.
It's time to go.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh.
And we are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here on the Hype Podcast. And for your weekly needs, don't forget, check out Fortress Property Management to take care of all... What is it? Buy, sell, rent, property management?
They manage your goddamn property.
There you go.
And Extension 1 actually gets you to the secretary. Now, I'll give you the number. It's 503-752-8519. Extension 2 gets you to Aaron in sales. He came and kicked it with us once. But Extension 1 gets you everywhere you want to go.
Or go check them out online. It's fortresspropertymgmt.com. And we out.
Oh, we are out. Wow, that took a while. Damn, Fortress, you took up the whole fucking outro of my goddamn thing. All right, one more ad.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Goddamn, Fortress.